Never thought I'd see the day when the professor was the one late for a kaiju bio.
Yeah.
I'm here. Sorry about that, students, but I need to remote in for this Crazygon class because there's going to be a big trailer at the end of this video that I can't miss. So I'm in my friend Riding Cicada YYY's car, en route to the premiere of the trailer. Shouldn't you be at the wheel?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's now time to study Crazygon, the robot kaiju with the giant claw from episode 38 of Ultraseven. Let's begin with its behind-the-scenes backstory. Originally just known as Alien Banda's robot in the screenplay by Mamoru Sasaki, this monster's creator, Crazygon appears to have been based on a car crusher. The kaiju's giant claw was inspired by a crayfish that the director of the episode, Toshihiro Iijima, saw when he was a child, which had one giant pincer. A boxer with a big glove from a Japanese movie may have also served as an inspiration. When the costume for Crazygon was delivered, the large claw was unfinished, but it seems as though the staff was able to work around the clawful situation just fine. One source claimed that the big pincer was supposed to be on the opposite side of where it ended up, but I don't know how to square that with this concept art, which seems to indicate otherwise. Returning suit actor Eiichi Matsushima, who'd played 3 Ultraman Kaiju and 1 other Ultraseven monster, was the one inside the wonky but cool Crazygon suit. I mean, just look how cool it is. There are even rotating gears in its head. It appears that puppetry was often used to move the monster's giant claw. Koichi Takano was the special effects director for the episode, so he definitely deserves a mention in this bio. Okay, I think we should get into Crazygon's in-universe history now. We've spent enough time in the real world.
Wait, by that do you mean you want me to get us into a crash, Professor?
What? No, I'm not talking to you, Wise. Please just ignore me right now. I'm trying to teach a class.
Okay, whatever you say.
Let's move on. When the Ultra Guard learned of the disappearance of 30 automobiles near Mount Hakone, which occurred after a mysterious fog rolled into the area, they began an investigation into the matter. Their inspection of the area proved to be unproductive, though they did stumble upon what looked like a giant footprint. The next day, however, Ann Yuri of the Ultra Guard would encounter the culprit while stuck in standstill traffic. The fog from before suddenly covered the highway, and flashes of light began to burst forth. Ann contacted the Ultra Guard, who quickly arrived on the scene and cleared away the fog with a red substance, revealing the giant 42-meter robot Crazygon. The UG immediately attacked the metal menace, but it was unfazed by their shots, and began filling the giant garage in its chest with cars off the highway. Ann tried an attack from the ground, but Crazygon just proceeded to grab her car next, and shot down one of the Ultra Guard's vessels with a beam of light as it clutched onto the occupied auto. Dan Moroboshi was in the downed aircraft, but survived the crash landing and proceeded to transform into Ultraseven. He tried to yank Ann's car from Crazygon's grip, which was easier said than done. Crazygon ended up dropping the vehicle, but Seven caught it in midair and saved Ann and her passengers. Meanwhile, Crazygon fled the area by rocket launching away. The Ultra Guard pursued the robotic car thief, who connected itself to an alien vessel in midair. The ship sped off and got away with the stolen vehicles Crazygon had been able to grab. Imagine what those car owners had to tell their insurance companies. Dan Moroboshi was able to identify the ship as belonging to the alien bandas, and realized that they must have been pilfering vehicles because they'd depleted all the resources on their home planet. He also determined that the Seijin were tuning into traffic updates on the radio to find congested areas with many cars to steal. So, the Ultra Guard decided to create a fake traffic jam of cars filled with bombs, and lure Crazygon there so they could blow up the robot in the alien space station with it. Everything went totally, completely, 100% according to plan, except somehow Crazygon survived the explosion. With its home base gone, it began rampaging through a nearby city, destroying everything in its path, and the Ultra Guard could do nothing to stop it. But what about Ultraseven? Well, the Ultra Hero seemed outmatched by this walking fortress as well. Crazygon was just too sturdy, and continued to advance, walking right over Ultraseven. Not even a direct hit from Seven's Amirium Beam or Eye Slugger could stop it. But Ultraseven was determined to prevent the kaiju from continuing, or it would destroy a hospital where a boy he knew was undergoing a heart surgery. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and Crazygon attacks call for crazy counterattacks. Seven shrunk himself to the size of a bug, and entered a gun that the Ultra Guard member Furuhashi was using. Ultraseven was shot out of the firearm as a living bullet, and rocketed toward Crazygon at a high speed. And this did the trick. Crazygon was destroyed by the tiny Ultraseven, leaving Furuhashi a little confused.
What?
And thus, humanity was saved from the car-poaching robot. As cool of a kaiju as Crazygon is, the robot still hasn't made a true return to the Ultraman series since its original debut. But it's come pretty close. The 1984 Ultraman Zaffi film featured stock footage of Seven's fight with Crazygon, and a robot almost identical to Crazygon called Clevergon appeared in the Ultraman Cosmos series. I guess he's the less insane cousin or something. The kaiju also apparently appeared in an eye catch for Ultrazone, and made a cameo as a toy in SSSS Gridman. Lastly, a 2017 live Ultraman stage show introduced a new version of fellow Ultra 7 robot Kinjo, known as Perfect Kinjo, which had several pieces of Crazygon attached to it in various spots. Good, not only did all that scrap not go to waste, but they found a perfect use for it. Alright, let's finish this video up with some Crazygon merchandise, and then I think it will be time for that big trailer. Crazygon is one of the lucky Showa monsters to get a figure produced as part of Bandai's older Ultra Monster series. I've encountered both an accurate colored version of the monster as part of this line, and an alternate brown edition that appears to be the older release. There aren't too many other Crazygon products out there to collect, though there are some. Wouldn't it be great if there was a crane game of Crazygon merch to collect, and you used the monster's claw to grab all the goodies? Hey, maybe I should just make one. This could be a huge business opportunity. I can rig it so the claw doesn't actually work, and I'll rake in everyone's money and—
Professor, I hate to end your daydreaming, but I have to ask. What is with all this fog? I can't see the road.
Wait, what?
And why is the water in my cup rippling?
What?
I think something's coming.
Turn around right now, Wise.
I can't. You said to ignore you.
That's not what I meant! Ah! Oh no, Professor! Oh no. Well, at least we were able to jump out in time.
No! My car! My precious car! How are we gonna make it to the premiere now? This is all your fault. You made Crazygon come by having a class about him.
Well, a teacher's gotta teach.
And now we aren't gonna make it in time for the trailer. Oh.
Wait a minute. Wise, I know how we can make it.
Really?
Have you ever shrunk down real small before?
Wait. You don't mean... No! Ah!
Enjoy the trailer, everyone!